What is going on, guys? It is Lally206 here, and this is a video to show you the points and transfer system and why it seems like players are overrated. I actually think it's done to good effect, but for now we'll start off with the point system. So we start off with the total costs, and you can see the numbers in the blue box. That's how much my players' wages are up to. That will go up and down depending how many players you sign and release. But the numbers next to it, they'll say 1513, that will only go up, and that's because there are no transfer fees. That doesn't actually make Master League Online any easier. You'll see when we go into the transfer market how much harder it actually becomes. But before we go into the transfer market, I just want to quickly show you how we get points. It's 20 points for a win, 10 points for a draw, 4 points for a loss. But if you win matches consecutively, you can see that you get bonus multipliers. The more matches you win, the higher the multipliers become. And you also get bonus multipliers if you're playing as a weaker team. So you can see in this example, I'm the weaker team and I get a bonus multiplier of 1.5 just for that alone. It obviously multiplies with my consecutive win streaks, so that total takes it up to 1.95. I'm guessing if I was playing against a much stronger team, that multiplier would get even bigger, so up to like 2 or even 1.75, even higher. I don't know, it depends on the team strengths. That got me thinking, if I was the stronger team, would my team strength like multiplier go from like 1.5 down to 0.8? So if you got 0.8, instead of getting 20 points for the win, you get 16 points for the win. That's something we'll just have to wait and see when I'm the much stronger team. And I'm guessing there will be another bonus when they eventually roll out the PES 2014 app and you link your details up with that. You never know, they could also do a double points weekend or anything like that, so that could always, just pop up out of nowhere. So now we're moving on to the transfer system, and like I already said, there's no transfer fees. I think they did that to make sure that this wage cap system is successful and easy to put in. But now you see me do a search which will make Doumbia the highest and most expensive player in this list. So he's not the actually most highest rated player, he's just the most expensive player in this list. So now you're going to see me go through the list, and this is why I think they've made the player rating so high. So players like Doumbia, that I'm sure he was like in the 70s in PES 2013, well, players like him now are going to be in the 80s, and that means they will be matched up against defenders in the 80s as well. So look, you got players like Contral, you got Philip Lahm, I can't remember which other centre backs there are, well, they're the wing backs, but there's other centre backs that are good centre backs that are in the 80s. So in PES 2013, where you had Doumbia against defenders that were 73, 74, where he literally like just all you have to do is hold the sprint button and you were winning games with Doumbia. Now they're making him play against tougher opposition, so that's why I think you see lower rated like players really up there, just so they're not getting the low defenders aren't getting exploited against. So that's why I think the players are overrated, if you ask me, just to balance out the Master League Online, which I'm in favour of, to be honest. But that doesn't make Master League Online any easier, because look at how much these players cost. These players cost like, just a couple of thousand. Well, I say just a couple of thousand. Maybe when you get stronger team levels, you start earning more in matches. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. But the likes of Ronaldo, like you're about to see now, Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar, they cost like 10,000 just to have one of them in. And I don't even know what the wage cap is yet either. So you're going to have to, structure your team around just to accommodate certain players. And, the good thing about this like system is that if you don't like a player after 2-3 games, you don't have to play him for the next 10 games just to make your money back on him and then sell him off again. If he doesn't suit your system straight away, you can sell him straight away. So that's one thing I really love about this, and it makes my idea of the player reviewing a lot easier, because I can just play 5, 10, even if it's like 20 games it takes me to do it, or even if it takes me 3 games to review someone, I can review him and then just get rid of him and review someone else in really quickly. Obviously I have to build up that wage bill. Now before I go, I just want to show you guys what happens every time you sign a player. Every time you sign a player, it will show you how he affects your team in every possible way. So you can see at the top, it shows my team strength level. If I was to sign Neymar, I would go from level 1 to 3, and then it shows you the overall team rating going up and all the other stats as well. Now if you're wondering why players like Alonso would be cheaper in my league than he is in your league, so I'm guessing if one of you guys are playing the English Premier League, what I call it, if you don't know what I'm on about, check the video in the description called New Master League Online System. I'll do a breakdown of the leagues there. But yeah, that's where you can go to check why Alonso's might cost cheaper in my league than he is in yours. But that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you do, remember to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, remember to subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys.